Border update. Now, here's where I get in when I said there'll be a spate of positive articles about Biden off the ABC News Washington Post poll. Washington Post's own poll had him at 36% job approval. So here's what the editorial board says to Washington Post today. Quote, Mr. Biden is right to end the use of Title 42, which under the federal government has conducted an expulsion program masquerading as a public health initiative. He also deserves credit for keeping migrant families together, a departure from President Donald Trump's pitiless policy of separating them. Most of all, Mr. Biden should be applauded for taking steps to vastly expand the admission of refugees, including hundreds of thousands from Ukraine and Afghanistan, along with establishing wider legal pathways for others to enter the country. So the Washington Post is okay with open borders. That's what this means. Okay? Ukraine, Afghanistan has nothing to do with this. They're coming in legally. The Washington Post, oh no, Biden's doing a good job. He's uniting the families, letting everybody come on in. That's where they are. That's who they are. Okay, but now you see more and more of this to prop Joey up. I shouldn't say Joey, that's disrespectful. I'm sorry. To prop the president up. Okay, as I predicted. The border situation in the next week or so is going to be, this will probably disqualify Biden for any kind of hope that he could ever be reelected. You will see hundreds of thousands of people mass across that border, and Biden's not going to be able to stop them. He's not. So it's now up to about 11,000 a day coming across. That'll continue, and it's just, and more than 500,000 got-away immigrants, according to the Border Patrol. These are people who don't ask for asylum. They just sneak in. 500,000 since October. This is so far out of control. It's such a, I don't think I've ever seen a worse public policy disgrace than this. This is just beyond anything I could ever imagine. And here's the Director of Homeland Security, Mayorkas. Go.
Let me be clear. The lifting of the Title 42 public health order does not mean our border is open. In fact, it is the contrary. Our use of our immigration enforcement authorities under Title 8 of the United States Code means tougher consequences for people who cross the border illegally.
Does anybody believe that man? It's just, and he had to read it. You saw him reading it. So the border's not open. Oh, no. So the 7 million, excuse me, come in since Biden's been in office. How do they get in if the border's not open? How? In Trump's last year, I think it was 400,000 to 600,000. And so now up to 3.5 million a year. What are you doing? The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201, or text Bill to 65532. Thank you for watching the No Spin News. To watch the full episode anytime on BillO'Reilly.com, please sign up to become a premium or concierge member. Visit BillO'Reilly.com to sign up and start watching today.